Hi, my name is Dr. Bobby Sura. I'm a clinical psychologist and psychotherapist based here in the UK. This is the sixth in my series of video blogs during the COVID-19 period. Thank you for joining me again. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about what is most important to us in life, the things that we value. There was once a teacher who stood in front of her class and asked all of her students to think of the 7 wonders of the world. They all put forward some ideas, and although there were some disagreements, the list that they developed was broadly something like this: the Taj Mahal, the Great Wall of China, the Grand Canyon, the Pyramids of Giza in Egypt, St. Peter's Basilica, the Panama Canal, and the Empire State Building. As the teacher gathered together these ideas, she saw that one girl was still writing, still seemed to be hunched over her paper. She called out to the child and said, "Would you like some help? Are you okay?" The child said, "I am struggling a little. I don't know what to write." The teacher said, "Why don't you tell us what you've written so far, and maybe the class will be able to help you?" So the girl very hesitantly looked at a piece of paper and read from what she had managed to put down. And she said, "For me, the 7 wonders are to be able to see, to hear, to taste, to smell, to touch, to love, and to laugh." And as the girl spoke, there was pin-drop silence within the classroom. Isn't it amazing that some of the most precious assets that we have, we so often fail to notice them? We look outside of ourselves for our joy, for our amazement, for our wonder, and yet we carry treasure with us wherever we go. If we are fortunate to be able to laugh and love and to be loved in return, during this period of COVID-19, we are all more isolated in one sense, more connected in another. We sit at home with our families, if we have children, or if we have a partner. And even if we are on our own, our thoughts and our heart is with those people whom we do love and we know are thinking of us too. Isn't it wonderful to treasure not just what is far away and distant, but those things that are very near and close at hand, the treasures that we carry around with us? And more than at any other time in living memory, we are learning to value one another, learning what it means when we can't be together, missing each other, missing those things that we took for granted, to be able to sit in a coffee shop and be with other people, to be able to visit a friend for dinner, to be able to hold and embrace somebody, to be able to go out into the world and walk and wander freely. This is a time for deep reflection. I wanted to share another story with you as a way in which we can use this experience where we are in our homes, not able to move about as often and as freely as we would like. It's a story that will give us some hope, a story of 3 field mice. The field mice were preparing for winter. One of the field mice worked very hard day and night, gathering enough grain so that when the field mice were together in their home, closed away, they would have plenty to eat. A second field mice said, "Well, if you gather the grain, what I will do is I will gather the hay and the straw, because with that we will be able to have a cozy dwelling. We will keep out the drafts and we will feel warm." They looked to the third field mouse, and he just wandered around, looking up at the sky, dipping his toes in the stream, watching the birds in the trees. And the two field mice thought, we're doing all the work, and this mouse is just wandering around and being lazy. When it came to being closeted away, when it came to being cooped up in their tiny home, the field mice had plenty of food. It was also very warm, but they were very bored. And it was then that the third field mouse started to tell stories of everything that he had seen, the things that he had witnessed, whatever he had captured within his heart. He shared those stories freely. And the two field mice then realized that while they had been gathering food and comfort for the cold, this third field mouse had been gathering sunshine to help them through their days. This is a wonderful story, and maybe a metaphor for what we can do with one another now, in this period of isolation, of social distancing. Share the stories of your heart. Share the warmth. Share your experiences. Learn about one another. And this will be a time where we can come out on the other end of this period, hopefully feeling closer, feeling more connected, and feeling as though we understand one another more than we did before. I wish you well. I pray that you keep safe, keep together, even though we are apart. Thank you.